2 candles today. I'm gonna do my seance. I don't know why. I like it though. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You are going to have to excuse this Turby Twisty. That's what I usually call it. I don't think it's an official Turby Twisty, but back in the 90s, they released these like hair wrap towels, and they were called Turby Twisties. Like that's what the brand was. And this is by Perfectly Posh, I think, but like whatever. I fell in love with them back when I was a kid because my grandmother used to sit there wearing them and like do her makeup. And I just fell in love with them because I have really long curly hair and I like to towel wrap my hair and like sleep with it in the towel wrap because it's better for the curls. But I just took a shower, so you're just gonna have to sit with me like this for today. Okay, so I figured today, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, did I already say this? If you're new here, I'm Lakora. And this is my coffee. My cup says Mom, Mama, Mommy, Madam, Madre. All different moms and how you can say mom. Well, today, we're going to do the drugstore tag. I have my notes right here in front of me. And I saw Jessica Braun and a few other YouTubers do this tag, and she had like said, if you like to sit and pretend you're filming like I used to do before I had a YouTube channel, then you should do this in your room. And that reminded me of when I used to do that. And so then I was like, I have to do this tag now because I feel like I used to sit and in my car, like on my way to work in Exeter, I used to take care of this super sweet elderly woman, and her husband, he was totally fine and with it and everything, but her husband was just the kindest old man ever. And that's when I started like getting into YouTube. And so I used to drive to their house in all the way in Exeter, and so like that's roughly like 45 minutes ish from my house. So I would drive there and like pretend to film in my car. And people would be like, I'd be like, you know, driving down the road and pretending to film, talking to myself about what I put on my face that morning. And I'm sure people were like driving next to me going, the hell is she doing? But like Jessica Braun had said the exact same thing, that she used to do that before she had a channel, and that made me feel like I'm not alone in this world. So anyways, we're gonna do the drugstore tag and get ready together. Okay, so drugstore tag. I'm gonna list everything below, but I'm just going to get ready and talk about the tag questions because I tried to do this in order of how I was going to put it on my face, and Mama don't got time for that, and I don't want to rewrite my questions. So, number 1, if you could use one drugstore brand, what would it be? I think it would either have to be e.l.f. Because I love most of their products except for like a foundation. I don't love a foundation or a concealer from e.l.f. but I love everything else. So it would either be e.l.f. or Milani. Milani does a lot of things right, and I do like their foundation. It's not my favorite, but it's all right, you know? Number 2, what is the most underrated brand? Hard Candy. Everybody thinks Hard Candy is like kid makeup or whatever, but let me tell you, they have some good things, like their eyeliners. I love their eyeliners. I love their brow product. I feel like there would be, I love their cashmere lip creams. Those are so good. I feel like there would be more, but I haven't been able to purchase any, like, at the moment. But I want to, because I found those recently and I love them and they're so good. And I feel like nobody talks about hard candy, and we should. So I'm going to talk about hard candy because I want to find out what else they do good. Do well. Okay. Number 3. What is the most overhyped or overrated drugstore brand? Morphe and ColourPop. I know, like, Morphe and ColourPop aren't, like, you can't get them at, like, Walmart or Target or, like, a drugstore. But they are drugstore priced, and they are at Ulta. I've never found anything from Morphe that I love, or even like, for that matter. Maybe I would like their continuous setting spray. Maybe I'm like willing to give them a shot. But I have tried their powders. And I have tried their their eyeshadows are awful. I've never found an eyeshadow that I like from Morphe. ColourPop is a great, I love their eyeshadows. It's a good, like, eyeshadow brand. I'm not, like, knocking the brand at all. Don't get me wrong. But, like, come on. Why do you have to release a new launch, like, every month? Or, like, multiple launches in the same month? Like, that bothers me. Like, makeup used to be fun. You used to, like, wait for the, newest, like, Anastasia palette to come out or something, you know? And then all of a sudden, they're just launching and launching and launching. Like Loreal, they're launching and launching and launching. And I'm like, can we just, like, can I enjoy what you just launched last month? Because I can't keep up. You know? Number 4. What is your favorite product under $5? The e.l.f. Bite Size. I have them right here in front of me because I'm going to use one today. The e.l.f. Bite Size. They're like $3.99. And they are so good. Specifically, this one. Pumpkin Pie and Rose Water. Those are my 2 favorites. I love them. They are so gorgeous. I love them. They're great. Hidden Gems. Number 5. Hidden Gems that nobody talks about. Like I was saying, hard candy. This, specifically this brow pencil, it's from their Marilyn Monroe collection. It's a dupe. I swear to Christ, this is a dupe for the Brow Wiz. It is super fine, and it's, like, effortless. Like, it's just, you can do it light, you can do it dark, it's great. I love this brow pencil. It's amazing. And I think it was like $5.99, something like that. Okay, number 6. Favorite drugstore foundation. The Healthy Foundation, which I used today, or Candid, the Candid Revlon foundation. I really like those 2. I like the Healthy Foundation for more light coverage. And in the summertime especially, like, it just feels nice on the face. And the Candid I love to wear to work. It, like, lasts all day. It stays pretty good underneath my glasses, which is nice. And Healthy Foundation and the Revlon. Which is crazy, because Revlon doesn't do a lot of things, like, recently. They're like grandma's brand, you know? But they're doing something right. They hired the right people, let me tell you. I love this palette. It smells so good. Coffee break. All right, number 7. We're rolling. What products do you tend to buy at the drugstore versus high-end? Concealers and foundations. But I really, really enjoy I don't know why I used that much concealer today. We're going to the freaking beach. I've been watching too much Bailey Sarian. Yeah, so anyways, concealer and foundation. Those are, I tend to buy those more at the drugstore than I do high-end. I like to spend my money on, like, eyeshadows. I don't know why. Or subscription boxes. Okay. What drugstore brand do you think is overpriced? Pixi. Pixi is so expensive.
Mom.
What? Moana lost a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. We must do surgery. Uh-oh. Oh! Did you hear the snap? Surgery successful. Yay! Favorite drugstore dupe. I found this dupe, and okay, I found this dupe before, like, I really got into the whole YouTube thing, but then I realized that y'all found this dupe a long time ago, so whatever. I'm gonna talk about it anyways, because I thought it was freaking awesome when I found it, and it's my channel, so I can do what I want. The Becca Shimmering Perfector Fluid or liquid. I only have a squeezy tube of it. I got it in a sample box. But a dupe is the Spotlight Illuminating Primer from Physicians Formula. I love this stuff. It's actually almost gone. There's only like this much left in it. But I love this. It's amazing. I'm wearing it today under my foundation. I have a cat here. But I feel like it just brings so much luminosity to the face. And it's like gorgeous. I love it. It's so beautiful. Best eyeshadow formula. I think we talked about that, right? The e.l.f. Bite Size. Their formula is so good. Okay, that was quick. Worst drugstore eyeshadow formula. Burts Bees. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. I mean, I guess it's okay if you like the really light makeup look, but there's like no pigment in that crap. Like, I don't know why you buy it. I'm using Burt's Bees right now, actually, for their mattifying primer powder, which I do like during the summer days. It like sets down your foundation nicely, but still lets the radiant glow through. And keeps matte. Brand you used to love but aren't crazy about anymore. Pixi and Loreal. Okay. When I was a kid, I used to like go into Walmart and be like, oh my god, Loreal. That's the good makeup. Right? Like Hard Candy was the kid makeup and Loreal was the good makeup. And Revlon was grandma's makeup. That's like, that was my view of makeup growing up. Those three brands. Literally. Those three brands. And e.l.f. e.l.f. was the cheap makeup. Hard Candy was the kid makeup. L'Oreal was grandma's makeup. And Revlon was grandma's makeup. And L'Oreal was the good makeup. But to be honest, I don't love anything from the brand L'Oreal except for one thing that I recently found. And Pixi I'm just not crazy about because, like, they're so expensive. I love things from Pixi, but they're expensive. Products that you didn't expect to like, but wowed you. The Revlon Candid Foundation and this, which is the True Match Lumi Bronze It, the Sunkissed bronzer for face and body. I love the size of the pan. I love the way it looks on my face. It is the most pretty golden reddish sun-kissed, but not red. That's like the red, that's a bad word. It literally looks like I was out in the sun all day. It is just beautiful. It is so seamless, and I love it. I just love it. Yeah. So this is the one that wowed me. I was not expecting to like this, but I really like this. And this is in the shade medium. And I think I wasn't expecting to like it because it looked like, I don't know if you can see that, but there is like gold flecks in it. And they do show up on the face, but they show up in the most flattering way possible, if that makes sense. Like, it's just pretty. I don't know how else to describe it. It is just pretty. I don't know. Yes. Favorite eyeshadow palette from the drugstore right now. Well, like I said, the e.l.f. Bite Size. Or my other one that I've really been loving is the Suns Ablazing from Flower Beauty. It's really nice. I like it. Most improved drugstore brand. I'd have to say CoverGirl. I'd have to agree with Jessica on that one. Yeah, they're coming out with some good stuff. Like, they make me want to try more from the brand. I don't know why, but like, I want to try their new Clean Fresh line. And best new line or new release at the drugstore. Okay, Winky Lux. They came to Target. So it's a new brand, I guess you would say. It's not even a new brand. Winky Lux has been around, right? They used to only be at online, and then I think they went to into Ulta. But they just released like a whole end cap of products in Target, and while I think they're overpriced to be drugstore brand, they're really good. So is drugstore, that brings me to my next thing, is drugstore becoming more like high-end for makeup? Are we gonna start seeing more like Ulta-ish brands at Target and Walmart? I don't know. I'm down for it though if we are. Just saying. If I don't have to go to a big store like a big store, I mean, let's be real, Target and Walmart are big stores, but like, if I don't have to go to Sephora or Ulta to buy my makeup, then I'm okay with it, you know? Okay. The brand you feel is dying out. Almay. Bye, Almay. Bye, Felicia. You guys gotta do something different or you're gonna be gone. I really think that. I really feel it. Like they're not paying attention. They're just not. Okay, and then the last question for the drugstore tag is product you've loved for years. The butter bronzer. I have loved the butter bronzer since I was like 10. I don't know. Was that like 15 years? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. When did butter bronzer come out? Since I was really little, I remember I would go to the store and they used to have one that was open so that you could like swatch it almost at Walmart. And I remember going over to it, opening it, and sniffing it. And just like sitting there while my mom was getting the stuff on the other end of the aisle, because my mom never went into the into the makeup aisles. She was just not a makeup girl at all. Ever. Like, the woman never even wore a purse. She had a wallet in her back pocket with her jeans that were men's. You know what I mean? Which is totally fine. If that's you, like, by all means, you be you. But my mom was not the makeup girl, is what I'm trying to get at. That was my point. So she would be like getting soap or whatever, and I would wander down the makeup aisle and sniff the butter bronzer. It smells so good. I love it. It brings me back to my childhood. So that's the drugstore tag, guys. I'm just gonna do it quick. I look really, really fast right here. Because I clearly talk too much and didn't do half my makeup yet. And this is why I hate using 2 different colors. Well, that's all for this little get ready with me / drugstore tag. I did use all of or most of the products that we talked about in this drugstore tag. This whole makeup look minus my lip liner was all drugstore. And I will link and list the products that I used on my face down below if you're interested. To get this lip color though, I do want to tell you it was a little bit of a trick. So I went in with the Natty Nat Beauty Vault lip liner, which is not drugstore. I got it in a BoxyCharm. This was the only not drugstore product that I used, minus my setting spray, which I created myself. And then I used the Almay Eat Cake lipstick. And then I went on top of that with the Demi Matte Lip Cream, the Cashmere Silk Hard Candy. We talked about it. Yeah, so that's all for this one, guys. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Join our little community that we have going here. Our little happy spot on the interwebs. And until next time.